is fine. This is my first video of my hair being out of my braids, but I'm about to film my most annoyed video, aka me being annoyed, because this video is of all the products I've purchased that he's purchased within the past couple of months that have stopped working, they suck, the customer service sucks, whatever it is. So we're just going to be telling you pretty much why you shouldn't be buying these products. If you're new to my channel, please feel free to subscribe so you can stay up to date with all the new videos that I post. And without further ado, let us get started. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to be showing you is probably like the one thing I'm like least worried about, but because it happened at the very end of everything else just exploding in my face, I'm just gonna bring it up. You've probably heard of this brand. If not, it was very popular when we were in high school. This is Charge Cords. If you haven't heard about them, they're pretty much a charger cable, and they also do like the wireless charging, and I think they have some of like the, what do you call it, the box? I don't know what the box is called, where you plug this into the box and it goes to the outlet. Charge Cords is pretty much a very popular, pretty well-known online company for charger cables, specifically for iPhone. I think they do Android, I'm not 100% sure, but this is the 10 feet and it's the rope, and I'm pretty sure that they're mainly known for using rope instead of the plastic outer covering that I think the actual iPhone chargers that you get with your phone, you know, what it's made out of. And they're pretty expensive. The 10 feet one I got for $30, which is still not too bad because I'm pretty sure the regular size for the iPhone charger cable I think is 2 feet? 3 feet?
3 feet, I think.
3 feet, and it's $30. Like, I've walked into Target, like, that's just ridiculous. So you get like 7 more feet for the same price. Really fast shipping. I think it was really cheap shipping too. It's probably like $4 or $5.99, and they give you a 1-year warranty. So this is my second one of this same charger. I got the first one in December, and then it broke, what was it, last month? So June. And then you just email them, and they don't even ask for you to send it back, which I'm sure makes sense because obviously they know that you can't go without a charger, even though it doesn't work. Or like mine was kind of like working sporadically, where like you plug it in and it kind of like charges, then doesn't charge, then charges, then doesn't charge. So it makes the freaking noise over and over again, which is so annoying. But they sent me the new charger. I think around a week it came in, and it literally lasted me. Maybe it lasted me like, did it last me a month? Maybe like. No, it was definitely not a month. It was probably like 2 weeks, 3 weeks maybe even, and that was just not working. Like, it didn't even give me a warning sign where like it would kind of work, kind of not work. It completely worked yesterday, like yesterday morning. So let's say like Sunday into Monday, and then last night, Monday going into today, Tuesday, it literally like just did not charge, like whatsoever. Like I plugged it in, it would do that little noise where it dings and then doesn't ding and then it dings and then it doesn't ding because it's like going in and out the entire time. I thought it was my cube because before one of my cubes died. It's probably because I leave my charger plugged into the wall. Do you leave your charger plugged into the wall? Mm-hmm. Okay, because I know how if you leave it in, it like doesn't still generate electricity if it's not plugged into a phone, or no? I think
kind of.
Kind of, okay. So then I started like trying to unplug it every single day so that it wasn't generating electricity and I wasn't like burning it out. But then I tried another cube that I had. It's from Five Below, and that always works, and it still didn't work. So I was like, okay, it must be the cable. No. So they have really good customer service. They responded to me very fast, very efficiently, and they sent me my new cable in like a matter of time. Like, it was fantastic. But the fact that the second one they sent me was like, it didn't even work half as good as the first one did. And like I said, I got this one, the first one of this, I got it in December. So it lasted me, I guess, like 6 months. And then this lasted me like not even 3 weeks. So I was very just over it. I always have problems with cords. I bought so many cords, so many charger cables, and I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm over it.
If only you had a portable charger.
Oh, God. This is just so disappointing.
Mm-hmm.
This is very disappointing, mainly because I've followed this account on Instagram for over 2 years now, wanting this case for so long, and I didn't even buy it for myself. The first one that I bought was for John, and he had so many problems with it, even though we kind of found out, yeah, he has the black one. I'll even show you like the types of, I'm sorry, my phone does not autofocus. This is a bad camera. I bought him his, and at first it was because he had like little fuzzies and like the little port where you plug the charger cable into. So we were cleaning it out with a toothpick carefully, and then it started working that day. Like, it worked perfectly fine. Yeah. And then like, I guess as time went on, like whenever he would charge it, it would charge the case, not his phone, or like it just wouldn't charge at all. I'm pretty sure he would take off his case most of the times at night to charge.
I mean, now I don't, but like you kind of have to leave it alone. But I always have to push the charger in, and then I turn it on, and it'll work I'll say most of the time, but like yesterday I was at work and I had it in my pocket and it was charging because it was on like 20%, and I just put it in my pocket and it kept vibrating because it would like disconnect and reconnect, so I put it in my back pocket so it wouldn't move as much. It's annoying. I mean, it still gets the job done, but that company is terrible. So this case, it's like, I don't know if you can see on the camera, but it's like a gloss, and you can see like pink through it.
It's like holographic.
The way the light hits it. But basically, the first case I got her was for her anniversary.
I think I saw the picture, so I can show them the picture.
Yeah,
if it
I mean,
comes
like
up.
over here in the corner, you can't see that well, but basically there was like just a bunch of color missing. Like it just wasn't there. I don't really know what happened, so I sent it back and I got a refund. Actually, first they offered me a 20% refund. It's like, what the hell? I haven't even used this thing at all, and it's just messed up. And I was like, well, I just want an exchange. And they're like, okay, so.
Because their policy is that you have to tell them if something's wrong with it
like
within 48 hours of you
Yeah.
having, which makes no sense because you could have defects much later after the 48 hours.
Plus, you have to pay for shipping back. I mean, luckily, if it was only like $5 because it was light, but still annoying. And then they sent me a new one, and I gave it to her. And then it worked for maybe a week,
4 days.
5 days, 4 days.
4 days.
And now the inside of it like is cracked, so it won't charge at all.
Nope.
And then I've since emailed them like 4 times in a week and a half. And
You emailed her 4 times? Yo, Dawn needs to get her ish together.
Her, like, I emailed that person like once or twice, and I emailed like just like the contact at Luxy Lemon or whatever it is. And I've commented on their Instagram posts.
And didn't you DM them?
No,
you didn't.
Their DMs open? I'll have to check. But they're a terrible company. Then so because of all that, like I said, I've had problems with my case, and then the second case only worked for a few days, and they don't want to answer. That's just terrible. Well, on the Better Business Bureau, they have an F rating. And then there was another, I don't know what the site was, but it was like a common review site. It had like, I want to say 400 reviews, and it was a 1.2 out of 10.
Yeah. So they're like super unreliable, which I'm not surprised because they're kind of like I don't want to say a sketchy company, but it's like a company that's not very well known. They're kind of only well known through Instagram. Like that's the only time I've ever seen their cases. I've never like seen a Twitter account or anything. I don't know. I guess I kind of should have realized that they weren't that great because most times when people have like a large following, because I feel like their following was pretty large on Instagram, you have more people who comment underneath your post whenever you like post a picture of like a product that you're offering or like anything new or whatever, and they get like legit 2 comments, not even, on every single post, but they have like thousands of followers. So like, how is that possible?
And that's how I know they see my posts and they're just ignoring them.
Yeah, because like it's only the one other person who says I just ordered mine, and then like hours who says these cases suck. So it's a very terrible company. I'm very upset because I wanted this case for so long. Like I specifically wanted this when we were going on our vacation. You should click that little link up there.
This account has 507,000 followers, and their last post from 2 hours ago only has 300 likes and 4 comments.
Yeah, like that's so weird. It's just like if you have over 500,000 followers, wouldn't you get more likes and more comments all the time? But I guess not, because people realize like their business is crap.
No, they probably bought followers. That's the only thing that makes sense, because July 4th, 5,000 views on a video that they have, 12 comments, like 5,000. What's the fraction out of 500,000 followers? That's like.
Is that 10%?
Is that 10%?
No, is it 10%? 50?
1%.
Oh my god, that's 1%. Because I was like, 10% is definitely like 50.
So 1% of their followers see their posts?
That's crazy.
Like, that don't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense. This is the Fitbit Versa. I got this originally for Christmas from my dad. I use it all the time. I use the timer, I use the sleep, I use the period tracker, I use the steps, I use the calorie intake. Like I literally, to me, I just want to watch for the fitness tracking. That's why I didn't get the Apple Watch, and why I wasn't as interested in the Apple Watch, and also because it's not as accurate. And it was around like April, I was charging it, and normally they have, for the Fitbit Versa, you can use it for up to 4 days without having to charge it, and I think for like the older versions it's up to 7 days. So normally when I would take a shower, I would put it on the charger for, I guess, let's even say if my shower was like 15 minutes, it would be on the charger for 15 minutes, not even, and then I would just come out the shower and take it off the charger, and it would be charged like a little bit, like not a full charge obviously. So when I put on the charger that one fateful night, I took her off and she was like overheating, and I did nothing different. Like there was nothing out of my day that I did different. I wore the watch all day. She only gets wet when I wash my hands for the most part. And then I went to charge her for the 15 minutes like I always do. She overheated, and then she didn't turn on. So I have like a power strip that I plug the charger cable into, so I just turned off the power strip, and I just kind of, I don't even think I sat her back in the charger. I think I just sat her on the side, like on my table. And so I woke up the next morning, and she still didn't turn on, and I was like, what in the world, like why is this happening, what's going on? So then I thought it was because she died, or something like that, I don't know. So then I tried like trying to sit her in the charger, and then like power her on at the same time, because some people in the Fitbit support said that that would work, but it wasn't working. So then I contacted them because it was within my 1-year warranty. I had to send the little, I'm pretty sure I didn't send the straps, but you send the little box and the, do I send the charger cable too? I forget. Back to them. I'm pretty sure they paid for shipping back. And then
they, a real company.
Yeah, and then they send me a new one. But it's so frustrating because you have to sit here and wait for them to receive your thing. Like, they don't let you send it and then you can send them like the tracking so that they know that you sent it. Like, they literally wait until it's within their warehouse and then they send you out a new one. So it took me a whole 3 weeks just for me to get a new Fitbit. Literally the longest time I've ever had to wait for something to come in the mail. Like, I was getting so annoyed, so frustrated. So like for the entire month of April, Taylor just didn't exist on Fitbit. So then I started using it again. I tried to not charge it as much just so I would make sure it wouldn't overheat. And then this past night, did I charge it? I think I charged it. No, I didn't charge it. Oh, the entire day I was swiping on the screen and it was like lagging, or like it wouldn't respond to me at all, and I was like, what is going on? And I would try to like click on stuff, and then I would try to like swipe up, because when you swipe up you can look at all your stats and stuff, and like nothing was working. So what did I do? I just shut it off. She didn't turn back on after, and I was like, what in the world? So the first one that I had lasted me 4 months. It lasted me up until April, and now it's July. So this one, actually when you think about it, I got it at the end of April. So this literally lasted me like barely 2 months.
Yeah.
Because now it's like, okay, 2.5 months. I just went to look to check. Nah. See, I went to look to check what day it was. So I emailed their Fitbit support today, but I did it while I was at work, so I didn't have my watch on me. And they said to do like troubleshoot problems or whatever. And if it still doesn't work, then to contact them again, which I'm going to have to, because she's dead. So when I was looking on the Fitbit support, a lot of people were saying that their watches would overheat, or they wouldn't turn on, or that they were just like really bad. Like, a lot of people were having so many problems with them, and I never knew about that. I never realized it, because when I research it, I normally like go on their website and just research the features and how it can like pair with your phone and like the app and stuff and how all that stuff works. Like, normally I only look at reviews if I'm actually on like Target or like Amazon, which all the reviews I saw were pretty fine, because obviously some people are going to have problems, they're going to get defective watches, and then other people's going to be fine. But like when I went onto Amazon, I think the rating was around like 3 stars, and I was like, oh no, Taylor is not a 3-star, I'm a 4.5 to 5-star when I buy my products. So I'm just trying to see if they'll just let me get a store credit, exchange it, return it, whatever, because I got it as a gift. But like, I love my Fitbit so much, and like I said, I use it every day. So I don't know. To me, at this point, I was even looking at an Apple Watch, but then everyone says, like even Tati and them, they were saying like the Apple Watch does not count your steps at all. It's so sad. I always look at her every day. My best friend's gone. So sad. Yes, console me. Okay, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to give it a like and subscribe if you're not already, because I'm at 1,000. I feel like a real YouTuber with a real YouTube channel, you know? And yeah, hope you guys have a great day, evening, or night, and I'll talk to you in my next video.
See you.
Peace.
1, 2, 3.